Your guys don't tell them that someone's already here or there. Yeah. You're going to come around and just get blindsided because these are big bunkers right here.
You? Me? Him. What's up, guys? It's Mark from Lone Wolf Paintball. I am sitting here with Tony, and as promised from our PB Nation news video, we're going over the Philadelphia Open layout. Brand new, just came out a couple days ago by the time you see this. Well, before we get into that, I'm going to stop real quick. Go to lonewolfpaintball.com, check out the online store, get some of the best merch in the game. We got all new jerseys, we got new shirts, we got new Luxes, we got all kinds of crazy new stuff. Store's growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you want to buy from us or local, whichever one, your choice. But check us out anyway. Then go to Jerky Den, get some jerky because you want to sit down and have something to snack on while you watch this video. So Tony, without further ado, what do you think of this layout, the Philadelphia Open?
I saw a couple fields, not in Michigan, I think one in Pennsylvania, and obviously the pro guys out in Florida and California, they've already got this set up. I'm sure they've already practiced on it a couple times. For us, it just came out, like you said, by the time they see it, a couple days, but it came out yesterday for us. And initial thoughts, we haven't set it up at our field yet, but compared to the like the Paris layout that we're running for our NXPL event, I feel like you can get up to the center a lot easier because you got, these are tall towers here, tall towers here. You can kind of navigate from the start box and use these big giant bunkers to kind of get into obviously these big bricks up here. So I would say that's a little center talk. Let me just back this up here for 1 second. I want to go with
well, even starting off that, it's a very different layout than Paris was.
For sure.
Paris had some interesting things, a very wide open the center, traditional snake on the far outside, Doritos on the far outside, and they kind of switched a few things. And
it was hard, yeah, because for the Paris layout, there was the giant opening up the center. Yep. Big bricks, whatever. Done with Paris. So on this layout, like I said, you've got these cans here, you got the pins here that can make your move trying to get and navigate up the center a lot easier because a lot of the shots are going to be blocked off. With that being said, I want to talk about Dorito side and also the snake side, obviously. As you can see from, you can delete it with that. Okay. As you can see, your snake here is now on the inside. Your inside compared to...
It's Control Z.
Oh, Control Z.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I was getting at is it's pushed in. Normally the snake's down the wire here, but now the snake's inside, and also over here on the Dorito side, you notice your Doritos are in, and then you also have these bunkers here on the outside. So I feel like it's going to be a lot easier for someone to start box, tall tower, or hey, start box just straight into D1 or even D2 if you got a fast guy, and just kind of utilize this straight path. What do you think about over here, Mark? Like, what do you think about these?
So my issue with both sides, the Dorito side, this, what's going on?
It's running away on us.
It's getting weird. Got switched to a different tool. Sorry. So my issue with these and this is I don't think we're going to see as much action on the outside. All right. I think it's going to cause things to... Oops. Man, I'm just having all kinds of technical issues today, aren't I?
That's because I'm on the screen, you know. Normally you run things, so...
I think we're going to have more action in here than ever before, because I can now go here and then maybe jump here and zigzag through possibly, and the same thing on the Doritos. I can use that to zigzag and still have a decent amount of coverage, in my opinion. You know, these are big bunkers, right? These are safe spots to hide behind and get my shots going out for the cross the field stuff. I think the Dorito's not going to be as important as the snake will, but it's the same thing. If I stay low, I can zigzag and only have to worry about this short in between here. Nobody's going to get me on an outside.
And I'm trying to think, because now that I'm actually looking at it. Okay, so you come off the start box, Mark. So you come off the start box, you go to there, and you're trying to shoot. I'm going to try to lane that Dorito guy. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. This tall tower is going to be in your way.
Yep.
So, okay, by the time you come off the start box and get to here to try to lane this Dorito guy, if that guy's faster than you, you don't have a chance, because he's probably down in a sprinter stance, and then he's just going straight into D1. In my opinion, like I said, I haven't seen the layout, physically walked it in person, but you're going to see a lot of action on this Dorito side. And Mark, the snake side, is the move here, or are they going to go around and in? Because there's so much going on up in here to block them from being able to lane you, in my opinion. I think we're going to see a lot of guys, faster, small guys, trying to take that snake right off the break. Because, yeah, you got this blocking, you got a pin here, delete. So you've got trying to lane the snake side. This is
Sorry.
No worries.
Keep switching tools.
You got this bunker blocking, you got this blocking, and then also this blocking. So I feel like this guy, if he's small and quick, he can just get himself right in there, because there's a lot of things that are stopping the shot. And then not to mention, if someone's trying to shoot over top of this, that's a big old brick. I mean, I think this is going to be an aggressive layout, because like you said, get into there, either get low and just kind of scooch, or to there.
Well, I think these,
a lot of things.
Again, these bunkers on this outside, if I'm here, this is my spot, it's harder for me to get, it's going to be interesting. Is it harder for me to get bunkered because there's more blocking, or is it easier because now I can't see what's coming at me?
Yeah, exactly.
It's half of this, half of that. I think, like I said, I think these sections right in here and right in here are going to be played very interestingly. I almost wish we could switch our event this weekend to this layout. Just
a couple people messaged me and said that, and I was like, we obviously already came out with it.
Because I don't think this bunker is going to be a back player's home, and I don't think this one's going to be as important as they are traditionally.
Right.
This is going to be a quick, easy spot for the one slow guy that's going to make most of the calls and kind of keep an eye on the entire field as much as possible. But the guys that would normally start and stop here, I don't think they're going to be in play as much as...
Unless they're... the only thing I would say, unless you're like a tall guy in either one of these spots here, like...
But if you can get to...
You can get this guy here and have him drop shots in through the snake. If he's a taller guy, he can put him down through the snake.
I was going to say, if you can get to this one, then you're probably going to make it to this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then this is a slightly better angle, in my opinion.
Depending on what guys are crossing up and doing all that stuff.
And then it's the same thing. You make it here, getting up to this brick shouldn't be that much harder. It's a straight shot as long as there's nobody in there. D's coming back at you, this way or coming across field. So
what I would really be interested to know, I'm looking at this tall cake right up in here, which shouldn't be, I'm looking at this one. Shouldn't be too hard to get to since you've got all this crap blocking you off. Is someone going to put a guy here and just strictly shoot through here to stop their snake presence? That's his job. He gets in here and shoots that? I don't know. I would love to actually walk this field in person. Oh, man.
Let's take a look at a different angle and just see if it switches up for us at all. Like you said, these are... Go away. Sorry. These are tall. These are all tall bunkers.
These are mini W's, and those are the wedges laying down. Yeah. Like I said, if that guy could get to here and just solely push paint right through there to stop that, secondary move, yeah, I can definitely see that. I'm
curious on what the line of sight is going to be from all the way across the field.
Right.
Without actually being on it, it's kind of hard to tell. Top down doesn't. There's gaps, but it's not as cut.
It's a lot. There's a lot of congestion up in here that's going to stop, and especially having the big bricks up at the center. If you got smaller guys, I'm just trying to think. This guy here in this tower, if you obviously you can get there easily. I mean, if he's putting paint through here, if you're real small, you start off the break and try to like make a superhero move, go low and just dive into here. Mm-hmm. This tower guy could definitely have paint on you way before you're ever going to make it there. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, go back to the flat, but yes.
No, it's an interesting layout. Even after our event, I would like to see the regular weekend.
Right.
Like throw this up as a layout for a couple weeks. I think it's an interesting one to play.
I think it's going to be. There's going to be good pushes, Dorito side, snake off the break, and then it's an all around. I think it's going to be a really aggressive layout.
Because I don't see any reason other than personal choice to stay back. There's no reason to sit at these two bunkers unless that's your game plan. Like, a lot of layouts, it's like, I need somebody there to do cover for everybody, right? Shooting calls, but you can already move up.
This guy here, it's a small Dorito, A, and B. Okay, if their communication's good and you got a guy sitting here shooting this lane, okay, you got a guy here, he just scoots inside. He doesn't need to go outside. He just goes inside and makes moves on you.
Yeah. So, there's no reason for anybody at those two bunkers as much as in past layouts, in my opinion.
Yeah, realistically, unless this guy got here and all he did was try to shoot, straight down to stop that guy. Okay, who's to say you're reloading and this guy just bumps into there and, it's, yes.
Well, yeah, once he's here, you've got all these big, he can move all the way up without any issue.
Unless this guy literally got here and is shooting 10 pods and he just never brings off the paint. Yeah, this is going to be a good one to watch. I think the pros are really going to have fun with this. Everyone's going to have fun with this one, but the pros obviously they walk the fields for hours and they really dial in who can do what. I'm very interested to see. What do you think? Okay, Mark, in your opinion, what do you think is going to be the strongest side? You think all equal? You think up the center, snake? It's hard to say because there's so much going on. There's so many big bunkers up through here. Tall cans, tall Mayas.
I'm a fan of up the center or snake side. Doritos probably the weakest just because of the shape of Doritos in general. But they are pretty tall too. So, a small guy can hide behind a Dorito all day and shoot both directions without too much hassle.
For sure.
Somebody like myself who's a little bit huskier, I don't think I would be afraid to try to make it up the center to behind one of these bricks. And I'd even be probably willing to try the snake side just because there's enough little jumps I can make to get there. I don't have to worry about running straight if I don't want to, but I have enough protection I might be able to make it. I think that's where most of the action is. But I think any guys that are traditional Dorito side players, they're going to have a blast over here.
For sure.
Again, I go back to these bunkers change everything that we're used to seeing on a regular.
Because they're on the outside, not on the inside.
All of a sudden, I've got more protection on the outside. Is there somebody there that's going to come around and bunker me, or do I just have more coverage where I don't have to worry about it as much?
It almost hurts my head a little bit because communication is always key in paintball, but on this layout, oh man, like you said, if you get a guy in the snake, he crawls from S1 into S2, and your guys don't tell him that someone's already here or there, you're going to come around and just get blindsided because these are big bunkers right here.
Well, and I go back to that thing again. So sitting in the back, sitting at one of these, there's too many blind spots. It's going to be harder for this guy to make a call because if he missed the guy getting up here,
this guy went real low and he didn't see him because the bunker's so damn big.
Then this guy being the guy making the calls is useless because he can't see him through the thing unless he's following where the paint's coming. You almost have to move up and have, like you said, good conversation.
It's going to be aggressive.
And make sure you're covering each other's directions. Because if I come all the way out and I'm out here and I decide to go the outside route, I got a lot of things blocking lanes. I'm requiring this guy to tell me what's over here and this guy to cover me and tell me what's over here. And anybody that's at the 50, I mean, really, you got to have that conversation.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one to watch for sure.
It's going to be fun.
I want you guys to put in the comments below when this video comes out within the next couple days or whatnot. Yep. If you guys have already played this layout, put in the comments below what you thought, which side of the field you thought played the fastest or is the best in your opinion. Up the center, Dorito side, or Snake side. Because obviously we're just making speculations right now. Yep. Yeah, wow. This is going to be a good one.
I really hope, as a guy that would film it, I'm hoping to see a lot of, old school around the bunker.
Oh, yeah,
guys
you will.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I'm waiting for guys to get just shot in, because we'll all be watching out on the sidelines with the refs, and we'll know this guy's coming. But if he's sitting here looking in,
and once again, this guy, this bunker here, normally it's the tape bunker. He'd hold him down and stop you from getting bunkered, but he can't see anything.
Nope.
You've got all these
bunkers. Not far enough out.
Yeah, it's not. It's inside. It's not all the way outside. So, yeah, interesting. So
good times. Like I said, we'll be sure to. It'll be after our next tournament event, which will already happen by the time you see this. But we'll get it up on the layout. I'll try and get the drone out there and see how it plays from a top down. Like Tony said, send us some comments and shoot us links if you got them of how it played in your opinion and what you think. I can't make any cool like faces or hearts or anything out of it. It's
pretty interesting.
Yeah, but that's going to be it for the Philadelphia Open layout NXL.
Put in your comments below, what you guys thought. If you've played it, if you haven't played it, if you want to play it, let us know. LomoPaintball.com. Check out that online store. Don't forget. Until next time, we will bring you another layout theory.
Yeah. In curiosity too, would you guys be interested in watching us do old layouts? Maybe something from 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Whatever we can get our hands on. I mean, we'll do the new layouts as they come, but would you be interested in seeing us go over old layouts, and because we know how they played and things that maybe we would have done differently or whatnot? Just an idea. Otherwise, yep, don't forget jerkyden.com as well, thejerkyden.com. Get some lean protein, enjoy it, and Lomo Paintball, PB Nation, NXL Paintball. Go check us all out. You like us all. Forget it. We're out of here.
See ya.